Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sangfor webinar series. I am Lucas from the Sangfor UAE team, and I'll be your moderator for this webinar. Today, we are presenting the topic, Sangfor Secure SD-WAN, secure your connectivity and leverage your network performance. In this section, we are pleased to present Sangfor Secure SD-WAN, a solution designed to safeguard your connectivity while optimizing your network performance. This webinar will provide you with comprehensive insights into the capabilities for Sangfor Secure SD-WAN, offering a valuable opportunities for you to explore its potential for enhancing organizational networks. Our agenda today will feature a detailed briefing on the Sangfor Secure SD-WAN solution and its architecture, followed by an exploration of its key advantages and real-world user cases. We will conclude with a live demonstration of the dashboard, showcasing its practical functionality. Our speaker today is Junaid. After the presentation, we will have a Q&A session. You may please type your question in the Q&A module, and we'll answer it one by one later. Now let's get started and welcome Junaid.
Thanks, Lucas. Hello, everyone. My name is Junaid and I am Senior P-Sales Manager for Sangfor Technologies. Today, I will be talking about SD-WAN solution and why it is important for your business. In my presentation today, I will talk about SD-WAN and what are the challenges and pain points it resolves. Then I will shed some light on how Sangfor implement SD-WAN, followed by a quick demo of Sangfor SD-WAN controller. The business requirement to connect branch to the headquarters are typically to connect the users, point of sales, and IoT devices to the headquarters for office application, critical customer application, or voice over IP. How that's done traditionally is through dedicated MPLS network, or sometimes through public internet, and the connection is very simple. MPLS connect to the data center, some of the branches connect to the internet, and also connect to the data center. So what are the basic requirements to get to the branch connectivity? First is cost. You have to reduce the capital expenditure, but also ongoing operational expenditure. Then is network. The network not only has to be fast, but also reliable. Then is application delivery to guarantee user productivity and user experience. Fourth is security. There is security of transmitting company relating data across the public internet, as well as securing of protecting your core users, as well as your core assets across different locations. Then lastly is management. In management, we're talking about both deployments of these branch locations, as well as monitoring and pushing out different policies centrally. Let's talk about some of the challenges in this traditional network. Expensive MPLS. Traditional networks are usually based on MPLS. With MPLS, it typically takes 2 to 3 months just to set it up with your ISP, and often it's very expensive. With the internet access, it is fast, but it is not very reliable. And sometimes the networks get dropped, and there is no SLA associated with that. For application access, your users may be accessing some other social media or other applications. There is no guarantee that your office is working or voice over calls are functional. So there is a lot of uncontrolled, non-productive activities happening in your network. In traditional network, security is not existing. Transmission across the internet is subject to interception by anyone in the middle. Also, there is no protection for the users, or sometimes lack of protection of the data center. Traditional solutions such as standalone firewalls and antivirus softwares lack integration and adaptability. They fail to provide comprehensive visibility or protection across hybrid environments that include your branches, remote users, and your cloud resources. Conventional tools are often reactive, unable to detect and mitigate advanced threats like APTs, DDoS attacks, or encrypted traffic anomalies in real time. Managing multiple security products across a distributed network is a resource intensive and prone to gaps, leaving organizations vulnerable to lateral movement attacks and compliance risks. On the management side, you may have IT specialists at the headquarters that can do all the jobs, but oftentimes at different locations, there are no IT people at the branch location. And to configure each of the device, it takes time, and oftentimes it will have to send someone to travel from headquarters to different branch location, and that is expensive as well. Can be delayed, affected by weather, pandemic, and other conditions. In recent years, most of us are rushing to SaaS-based application. 95% of us are using some sort of SaaS to get the benefit of Office 365, G Suites, Dropboxes, and others. The issue is that's oftentimes that really requires connection from the internet. The internet connectivity is not guaranteed. And more importantly, if an office is connecting SaaS through the MPLS, the bandwidth can be very, very small, providing a very poor user experience for your office access. So what solution we need to cater all these challenges? SD-WAN can resolve all these pain points by providing stable links, highly efficient and secure networks. It also provides simple operation and visibility to your assets. SD-WAN securely connects user to your application, whether they are located in data center or in the cloud security or across any WAN transport, whether it is a dedicated line or internet or any other means. Let's take a closer look at how Sangfor SD-WAN solution works. The Sangfor SD-WAN solution is designed to prioritize data security while supporting service-centric processes. It ensures seamless connectivity and secure data flow across head offices, branch offices, and data centers by aligning the network security architecture with existing business operations. The secure SD-WAN architecture with Sangfor Network Security Framework technology is designed to provide a comprehensive, secure, and efficient network solution. This architecture integrates advanced security and network optimization capabilities to ensure seamless connectivity between head offices, branch offices, and data center. At its core, Sangfor NSF, which is Network Secure Firewall, act as a unified security platform, combining a next-generation firewall feature, AI-driven threat detection, and network segmentation to safeguard data and communication across all the endpoints. The architecture features central management through a controller, enabling IT administrators to monitor and enforce security policies across distributed environment from a single dashboard. Encrypted tunnels ensure secure data transmission between locations, while secure internet breakouts at branch offices optimize traffic flow and enhance performance for cloud application. Dynamic traffic routing and intelligent path selection ensure high availability and low latency for critical application. The integration and correlation with Sangfor Endpoint Secure adds an extra layer of security by combining endpoint protection with network defenses. This holistic approach ensures not just the safety of network connections, but also the integrity of devices at the endpoint, providing comprehensive protection across the entire network infrastructure. By transitioning to Sangfor Secure SD-WAN, customer will benefit from enhanced network security, optimized network performance, cost efficiency, and simplified management. Unknown threats, attacks, and operational inefficiencies can be mitigated effectively. So what are you achieving? You're upgrading from a local security measures to global threat visibility and prevention, moving from isolated network management to a fully centralized and collaborative management system, and you are enhancing operational control. Some of the key values of the solution include integrated security feature. There is a built-in network secure firewall to protect against malware, DDoS attacks, and other cyber threats. Advanced threat prevention to detect and block APTs, leveraging AI and machine learning from proactive defenses. Then there is a centralized management and visibility. A single pane of glass interface simplifies the management of security policies across branch offices, data center, and private cloud environment. You will get real-time monitoring and reporting. There is dynamic network segmentation. Sangfor Secure SD-WAN solution isolate network traffic between different domains, preventing lateral movement of attackers within the system. Granular segmentation ensures that breaches in one segment do not compromise the entire network. With intelligent network routing, enhances application performance while maintaining end-to-end encryption and secure local internet breakout. WAN optimization that we get reduces latency, ensuring secure and efficient data sharing across locations. There is AI-driven threat detection, automated incident response. Sangfor solutions ensure compliance with industry regulation by enforcing robust security policies, facilitating audits, and protecting sensitive data in transit and rest. So what we are getting with Sangfor Secure SD-WAN solution, a reliable and secure connectivity, delivering a seamless and productive user experience. Sangfor BBC, Central Manager, serve as a central management platform, enabling administrator to configure policies, monitor traffic, and enforce security rules across all the network nodes from a single centralized interface. Each branch office and head office is equipped with Sangfor appliances that establish encrypted tunnels, ensuring secure data transmission and preventing unauthorized access. These appliances also enable local internet breakout, optimizing bandwidth usage for accessing internet application while maintaining centralized security oversight. The central policy and reporting management functionality simplifies the administration of network policies and monitoring. With centralized control, administrators can enforce consistent security policies, take security measures, and generate detailed user-friendly reports on network performance and security incidents, enhancing overall operation efficiency and reliability. The central BBC support simplifies zero-touch provisioning, making it an ideal solution for implementation projects. An ordinary staff can do and engineer one-day work in 10 minutes if you're using Sangfor Secure SD-WAN solution. Configuring access control list and network security policies is essential to ensure robust protection, a key advantage of the Sangfor Secure SD-WAN over traditional Secure SD-WAN solution. These configurations can be centrally managed and deployed through the central manager, streamlining operation and maintenance across the network. So what are you getting? You are getting a unified operation and maintenance, getting a very, very good dashboard with the visibility of your topology, a map-based visualization, unified policy update, unified firmware upgrade, intelligent alerts on entire topology and network, and unified license management on all the devices connecting to your central SD-WAN controller, which is Sangfor BBC. Sangfor SD-WAN support features like path selection, based on link SLAs like latency, jitter, packet loss, or by application, service, source and destination IP, or a session-based path selection. It also supports path failover and link load balancing. Sangfor built-in SOFAST optimization engine addresses packet loss challenges commonly faced in internet scenario. By employing forward error correction technology, FSC technology, the solution sends redundant packets to rebuild lost data and dynamically adjust redundancy ratios based on network condition. This enhances the performance and reliability of the bandwidth-intensive application, ensuring an improved user experience even in high packet loss environment. Use cases of SOFAST optimization can be video conferencing, or for example, a file transfer like FTP. Let me explain how SOFAST optimizes FEC technology for better network performance. Normally, FEC adds extra redundant data to help recover lost packets and improve application stability. But SOFAST takes it a step further. Instead of using a fixed amount of redundancy, SOFAST intelligently adjusts in real time based on network quality and application type. So what does this mean for you? Lower bandwidth cost and better performance, especially for bandwidth heavy application in high packet loss situation. As network conditions change, SOFAST dynamically will fine-tune the redundancy ratio, ensuring smooth, uninterrupted data transmission at all times. There are different path selection settings running different algorithms for traffic steering and optimization. AutoGo smart path selection algorithm classify link quality levels and define different SLAs for different type of application, and then match them dynamically. When one link's bandwidth reaches maximum limit or the link deteriorates, the corresponding application traffic can be switched to another proper link. All the process is automatic without any manual setting. By specified path, different application run on different link without interfering by other application. But path quality algorithm can define different link order based on quality, which is weighted calculation by latency, jitter, and packet loss. Then there is a by bandwidth remaining ratio. When a new session is established, this algorithm will obtain all the lines available bandwidth, then generate a random digital less than the available bandwidth. Based on the range of this random digital, it will be matched corresponding line. As a result, this algorithm can fairly utilize available bandwidth. With this path selection algorithms and SOFAST optimization engine, your performance will be increased 2 to 5 times in high packet loss environment. Sangfor SD-WAN quality of service supports bandwidth management both in underlay and overlay. VPN tunnel bandwidth management is set on NSF, and physical bandwidth management can be configured on network secure firewall or pushed down from the central controller BBC. Based on the physical bandwidth management, you can restrict bandwidth for a dedicated line to ensure reasonable allocation for specific application. NSF support VPN tunnel bandwidth management, including Sangfor VPN as well as IPsec VPN. You can specify application transmitted through VPN tunnel with guarantee or limited bandwidth. VPN bandwidth management can be based on the global VPN interface or specified established VPN connection. You're also able to specify VPN connection for bandwidth management. Bandwidth management function of Sangfor SD-WAN is giving granular bandwidth control, enhanced bandwidth utilization, guarantee the application performance, and enhance user experience. As a next generation firewall, Sangfor Network Secure is equipped with all the features you need, such as intrusion prevention, application and URL filtering, bandwidth management, and all the routing and all the perimeter firewall functionality. More importantly, Sangfor Network Secure has built-in artificial intelligence, threat intelligence, and WAF technologies to help you more effectively cater the known and unknown threats. Our unique SOC Lite can simplify the management, threat hunting, and response work. So four extra value feature that our Sangfor Network Secure Firewall, there is a dedicated, there is a built-in next generation web application firewall to protect your web application and website from the layer 7 attacks. That's the reason we call this firewall as a next generation application firewall, and it is comprehensive and provide reliable protection from layer 2 to layer 7. Then we have a built-in logging and reporting, SOC Lite, which also provides functionalities like policy optimization and consolidated threat intelligence. Two built-in engines. Engine 0 is an AI-based malware protection. And then we have a cloud-based sandboxing that will provide the threat intelligence. We call it NeuralX Cloud Sandboxing. Network Secure is also a key component in Sangfor XDDR framework. Network Secure firewall is a very, very cost-effective firewall with a lot of built-in features. No extra license for logging and reporting. The SOC Lite feature is built in. WAF, a built-in WAF is available that will mitigate 13 kind of web application attack that include top 10 OWASP attack. This means that you don't need to buy any other logging and reporting tool or a dedicated WAF. All these functionalities are built in. The pricing is very, very aggressive and very, very cost effective in compared to other competitors. It is providing you a web functionality, web application functionality, as well as IoT security and the cloud deception kind of features. SOC Lite will providing you effortless security operation and a policy optimizer. And then we have AI-based malware protection and cloud-based threat detection. So our firewall is in Gartner for the last 10 years as visionary. So this is a fourth consecutive year that it is regarded as visionary. This means that firewall is, already accepted and included in the Gartner Magic Quadrant. This is a widely deployed box, and as Sangfor has more than 100,000 customers, a lot of our customers here in Middle East as well as in APAC and China using network secure firewall for the perimeter as well as for the data center security. There are also lot of use cases on secure SD-WAN where network secure firewall is used. Sangfor NeuralX and Sangfor Engine 0, there are two engines that I already mentioned. There are two unique values that network secure firewall has. So one is the Sangfor NeuralX, which is a cloud-based threat intelligence. This is a Sangfor cloud that takes intelligence feed from Microsoft, Google, VirusTotal, and also from over 100,000 authorized Sangfor devices connected to NeuralX. So for example, if you are deploying a firewall in your premises, that firewall can also be connected to NeuralX, in addition to the other 120,000 devices that are connected to NeuralX. That NeuralX is powered by big data and running a very, very strong AI-based deep learning algorithm. It will do real-time unknown threat detection based on this big data analytics, getting feed from all the third-party bodies and what from the Sangfor devices, will do some correlation and will update the threat intelligence to your box. Then there is a Sangfor Engine 0. Sangfor Engine 0 is a built-in AI-based malware protection engine. It's an on-prem AI engine. In addition to the signature, our firewall has very, very rich signature to protect the malware. In addition to that, the Sangfor Engine 0 will provide the AI-based malware protection. It has 99.65% accuracy with unknown malware detection and 99.9% accuracy with known malware detection. Consecutive top rating by Cyber Ratings in 2021. Our firewall was in the top AAA rating. In 2023, we were in the top recommended rating as well. We provide world-class security by our Secure SD-WAN solution. A complete product range for your headquarters, for your branch connectivity, and then on the top of that, a very, very user-friendly and very comprehensive dashboard in the form of BBC, which act as an SD-WAN controller and a central management. Frost & Sullivan is again in 2023, we got the next generation firewall company of the year. All these bodies like AAA, Frost and Sullivan, Gartner, all these are the third-party bodies, and usually the Western organization. And we have the recognition from all these Western bodies, third-party bodies on our secure SD-WAN and firewall solutions. A lot of notable customers. A lot of customers from Fortune Global 500. You can see a list of customers that are using our network secure firewall and secure SD-WAN solution. And you will find out a very, very stable and a very, very mature box and a solution in terms of Sangfor Network Secure Firewall and Sangfor Secure SD-WAN solution. So I will complete my presentation with this last slide of my notable customer. And if you have any question, you can always write down, and I will be answering those questions at the end of the presentation. Because now I will be opening a demo I will just show you the dashboard of our central manager for 10 to 15 minutes. And then last 10 to 15 minutes, we can always have a Q&A session. So I will just stop sharing my slide and then we will open the demo. Okay. So this is basically the dashboard of our central manager, BBC, we call it. Very, very comprehensive and a very, very user-friendly. You can see that we have, a complete topology that you can build based on the devices that are added to your firewall. So you have something like branch devices, the top branch devices by alerts, top 5 applications by traffic, branch devices distribution, and then you have alerting and alert trending, and the resource usage of your BBC devices. You can see that there are right now 6 devices added. This is a demo box, so may not we have the real life traffic on the demo box, but still there are some devices added. Most of the devices are inactivated or offline, but you can see that geographically it is showing that all these devices are in UAE. Then we have a very good monitoring capability. You can monitor the branches or VPNs or VPN path selection. So you can see that a complete topology of the VPN will be built if you have a complete branch connectivity. Then the path selection, you can see the visibility of your VPN path selection. If you have multiple paths, you can see in the monitoring control. And then the branches I showed to you that how the branches look like. Then we have a very, very good and very detailed reporting mechanism. You can generate reports based on the top branch devices by alerts, top branch devices by offline duration, top branch devices by bandwidth usage. So very, very detailed kind of reporting is also possible. It will generate and give you alerts based on all the devices on your headquarter device as well as all your branch devices. So you can see network alert, offline alert, license alert, resource alert. So a very detailed kind of alerts are available in the alerting option. The central manager will connect to your branch on TCP port 5000 till 5530. So these are the ports that are used basically to connectivity of your branch to the central manager. So for example, if you have to add a branch on your central manager, how you can do it? Simply go to the branches. You can simply add a group, or you want to use the existing group, you can do that. Simply add a branch over here. give a branch name, select the branch device. So for example, if it is a firewall, select a firewall. Uh, Access token will be the token that will use to connect your central manager to your branch device. You can select the geolocation. For example, you want to select UAE, so you can select UAE, for example, here. Dubai and none and none. You can select the group that you want to add, and simply you have to say OK, and your branch will be created. So something like this. You see, the demo test branch is connected. What if you have to connect now? So this is a branch that you have added to your central manager. Now you have to connect the central manager to the branch. So what you have to do is just go to the setting over here. Select the device name. Let's say, for example, this is China. Let's select Beijing. Select something. You go to the setting. So here, what you have to do is you just have to go to the branch, go to the setting, and this is a wizard. Based on this wizard, just follow the wizard, do the IP addressing, give the next hop, DNS, give the LAN connectivity, give the username and password, and just specify the email recipients. So for example, I can give some dump IP over here. So for example, this is WAN. So let's say if we are giving IP, for example, select any IP. Get some DNS over here. I'm just putting some random kind of configurations. Go to the LAN, give some LAN IP as well. So let's say this is LAN IP, and again this is hop, and let's say manage port. So let's say effective next. Here you can give the password. For example, I'm giving admin as a password. Next. Okay, so it's not accepting it. So let's say admin123. And then here you can add the recipient email address and the contact person. How the email will look like. This will be the email. So it will generate an email link. And with that email link, you just have to click that link just to connect our central manager with the branch. So once that link is created, that link file will be sent to that email address. And with that email address, you will just click the link and the branch will be connected to the central manager. So this is something when you are, for example, shipping the box, you will just do this kind of configuration and ship the box with already connected branches with the central manager. So what if you have to push the configuration? So you can easily push the configurations. Once this is connected, once your branch is connected to the central manager, then you will be able to connect and configure and push the configuration and policies from the central manager all the way to the branches. How you can do it, simply go to the policies part, simply add a policy over here. You can select a template, select a device. You will be able to connect to that device, and on that device, then you can create whatever policies you want to add. If you have to upgrade certain package or certain license on the branch connectivity, simply get that license over here. So go to the upgrade packages. Okay, get the updated package on your central manager. Once you have the updated package on your central manager, you can push that central manager packaged all the way to the branch device. So you can select over here. You can select the device over here. And simply with this wizard, you can select the devices. So multiple devices, one devices. You can schedule when you want to update the patch, and you can simply push the configuration. If you want to create a VPN, Very simply, there is a VPN part. Just go over here, add a VPN device. Again, there is a wizard, and using the wizard, you can easily connect the VPN. So the VPN between the IPsec VPN tunnel that you have to create between your central manager and branch, you can easily create from the VPN wizard. How about the path selection? So if you want to select the SD-WAN path, so there is the SD-WAN path template. So you simply have to select the device, branch device, headquarter device. For example, if I select over here, give a template name. Here I have the path selection. So here you can simply add, this, you can select the application, and then you can select the path selection mode. So I already discussed in my presentation, there are four kind of algorithm. Auto go path selection based on specific order, prefer optimal path, and based on remaining bandwidth. So you can select how you want to do your configuration. And from here, you can easily push down your configuration and the policies and the path templating, path selection using the central manager. You can simply see that the system is also, quite comprehensive. The dashboard is very simple, and very easily a normal engineer can easily do the configuration using the central manager. So no need for a very expert to do the configuration for the branch connectivity, for the VPN configuration or the path selection template. You just have to configure central manager, connect it to your branches, and at your branches you will have small network secure firewall. At your headquarters you will have a bigger network secure firewall, and what you're getting is basically a secure SD-WAN connectivity. So why we call it secure is because this is SD-WAN, but it has built-in security as well. So you are getting all the firewalling features like IPS or malware or threat intelligence or AI-based malware detection. So all this kind of security is there. Your branch connectivity is there. So you what you're getting is basically ease of configuration, connectivity very simply, very easily, very quickly, configuration in a very simple way, and then the path selection. So basically the optimization of the path and the optimization of the application is happening based on the path selection algorithm, based on certain applications. So for example, if there is one application and you want to allocate a link and you want to make sure that that link is that application uses the link that has high, for example, availability. So you can always define the SLAs based on the path template. So for example, if you go back to the path template policies over here, and you see over here that we created some template over here, and here you can see that, for example, the test one, want to add over here. So you can see if you select the prefer optimal path, you can define SLAs. So you can default SLA criteria, for example, which is a default built-in criteria. You can see it based on the packet loss, latency, and jitter, or you can also define the custom SLA criteria. Okay, and you can always do the path optimization, application optimization, link optimization based on source IP, application, link. So that all this kind of SD-WAN features are available. Okay, so that's all about the demo and the presentation. If now you have any question, so we have got 50 minutes. So we are open to the question and answers. You just write down your questions on the chat box and we'll be happy to answer. Yeah, so basically for the cloud application, it provides you security for the internet. So your cloud application is basically connecting you via the internet. So for the internet, security protection mechanism is there. So that will be provided. The cloud, if you're talking about your private cloud, definitely it will provide you the security of the application hosted in your private cloud environment, because it has built-in WAF and other security mechanism. And for the other cloud applications, it does provide the mechanism of the internet protection that a normal network secure firewall can provide. Yeah, so for the VPN, IPsec VPN, you will definitely need a public IP to create the IPsec tunnel. From the ISP, definitely you need to have the public IP. So you need to buy the public IP, and you're creating the IPsec tunnel. You need to have tunnel to tunnel IP. So the public IPs are required to create the IPsec tunnel. What it is doing is basically the same IPsec tunnel that we get when connecting the firewall. What it's providing you is the central management and central configuration of those VPS, and then the visibility of those VPNs on the central dashboard. The phenomena, the technology remains the same. So the IPsec tunnel and the to create the IPsec tunnel, the PKI and the IK, the parameters will remain as it is, but those you can always push from the central manager. Yes, or if it's over the internet, you need public IPs. So central manager SD-WAN controller is the BBC. So as I told you that it will connect to the branches. What you have to do is basically a simple click of configuration that will connect your branches to the controller. And what that is connected, you will able to push the configuration and do the visibility. So this is how the controller will work in SD-WAN. So basically, the concept of SD-WAN is the control plane and the forwarding plane is split. So you need to have a controller as well as a forwarding plane. So your firewalls will act as a forwarding plane, and your SD-WAN controller is your BBC. So that will act as a controller, and that will connect to your branches for the configuration of the policies and for the operational maintenance.
Thank you, everyone, for your question, and thank you for your answer, Junaid. We're coming to the end of today's webinar. Thank you, everyone, again for participating today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.